The story begins deep under the ocean, where we see a baby dolphin playing happily with a tiny seahorse. That baby dolphin's name is Snowball. After playing for a while, Snowball swims up to the surface to breathe, but when he comes back, the baby seahorse is gone. Just then, he notices something glowing inside a nearby cave. Curious, Snowball swims inside to check it out, but suddenly, an octopus appears and starts attacking him. Snowball tries his best to escape, but there's a big problem. He can't stay underwater for too long. He needs to go back up to breathe. The octopus blocks his way, stopping him from reaching the surface, and Snowball starts running out of air. Panicking, he calls out for his mom. Hearing his cries, his mother rushes in. Seeing her, the octopus gets scared and quickly lets Snowball go. Snowball's mom takes him and tries to leave, but suddenly, the octopus drops old rusty pipes from the ocean floor right on top of them. They try to escape, but Snowball's mom gets stuck inside one of the pipes. Even then, she manages to push Snowball out and tells him to go to the surface and breathe because he's been underwater for too long. But once again, the octopus blocks Snowball's path, and now he's about to suffocate. And right at that moment, a ship crashes straight down onto the octopus, trapping it underneath. At the same time, Snowball's mom finally frees herself from the pipe and starts searching for him. Near the crashed ship, Snowball finds something unexpected, a small human baby. He takes the baby to his mom. At first, she's happy to see him, but then she realizes the baby can't breathe underwater, so she quickly takes him up to the surface, allowing him to breathe properly. After that, Snowball's mom brings both of them to the rest of the sea creatures, mostly small fish, but as soon as they see the human baby, they get scared. It's their first time seeing a human, and they think he might be dangerous. Just then, the leader of the sea creatures, a wise turtle, arrives. The fish complain to him, saying the human is a threat, but when the baby sees the turtle, he happily swims up and starts playing with him. That's when the turtle realizes the baby isn't dangerous at all. He tells everyone there's nothing to be afraid of. After that, all the fish relax, and soon they all start playing happily with the baby. Snowball quickly forms a special bond with him and starts treating him like a brother. From that moment on, they're always together. Snowball's mom takes care of both of them, and as time passes, they slowly grow up. She even gives the human baby a name, Lucas. Over time, Lucas learns how to survive underwater, but one day Snowball notices something. His mom is taking more care of Lucas than him. This makes him feel a little hurt. Later, while they're playing near the surface, Snowball says something that changes everything. "You're not one of us, you're different." Hearing this, Lucas starts realizing the truth. His body is nothing like Snowball or the other sea creatures, so he asks Snowball about it, and Snowball tells him everything, how he found him near the crashed ship. After hearing the truth, Lucas asks Snowball to take him back to that ship. Snowball agrees, and soon, they both reach the wreck. Lucas opens the locked door, and they go inside. Inside the ship, Lucas finds a locket with a picture of his mother in it. He feels really happy holding it. Then they notice some glowing bubbles floating around. Curious, they start eating them, and after that, they swim back out of the ship. But opening that door had consequences. The octopus, which had been trapped inside the wreck for years, is now free. Meanwhile, those glowing bubbles start affecting Lucas and Snowball. They get kind of dizzy and act funny, playing around wildly. Eventually, Snowball's mom calms them down and somehow gets them to sleep. When Lucas wakes up, he tells Snowball's mom everything. He explains how he found a locket inside the crashed ship, and inside it was a picture of a woman, his real mother. Now he finally understands. Snowball's mom isn't his real mom. Hearing this breaks her heart. She had always hoped Lucas would never find out the truth and would stay with her forever. Seeing her upset, Lucas gently says, "You are my mom, and I'll always stay with you." This makes her really happy. Then Lucas suggests they go back to the crashed ship because there might be more clues there. Snowball's mom agrees, and the three of them head back to the wreck. When they arrive, she tells Lucas and Snowball to wait outside while she goes in to investigate what's inside the ship. But suddenly, the octopus appears and slams the door shut, trapping her inside. Lucas tries desperately to open the door and save her, but no matter how hard he tries, it won't open. After struggling underwater for too long, Lucas starts running out of breath, so Snowball takes him to the surface, just like his mom had said, so he can breathe properly. After that, Lucas and Snowball go to their leader, the turtle, and tell him everything about the octopus attack. But no one believes them, because as far as they know, the octopus died years ago under the crashed ship. And then, suddenly, the octopus shows up. Everyone is terrified, and now they realize Lucas and Snowball were telling the truth. The octopus reveals that after eating those glowing bubbles for years, he has become much stronger than before. Then he drops a shocking truth. He says he has already killed Snowball's mom. After that, he releases black ink from his body, hypnotizing all the small sea creatures. Lucas, Snowball, and the turtle barely manage to escape. They want to save everyone. So Snowball bravely attacks the octopus, but the octopus is far too powerful. He easily grabs Snowball. Lucas tries to fight back using a piece of wood, but it doesn't work, and the octopus captures him too. Just then, the octopus notices a fishing boat passing nearby. He commands the hypnotized fish to throw Lucas into the fishing net, and they do exactly that. Soon, Lucas is caught by two fishermen. One of them is Captain Merverid, and the other is an old fisherman. The old fisherman heads back into the sea to catch more fish, while Captain Merverid stays behind and decides to take care of Lucas. When Lucas wakes up, he tries to escape. Merverid chases him, but after a long attempt, he gives up, thinking Lucas can't go far anyway. Lucas finally manages to get outside, and there he sees something amazing, a group of dolphins, including Snowball. Lucas runs to him, overjoyed, but at that moment Captain Merverid sees Lucas talking to Snowball and instantly realizes this is no ordinary boy. Lucas can communicate with sea creatures. Surprisingly, Merverid agrees to help them. He takes Lucas and Snowball back to the ocean and lets them go. But secretly, he steals Lucas's locket, and just as Lucas is about to leave with Snowball, Merverid shows him the locket and says, "If you stay with me, I can help you find your real mother." After hearing the captain's offer, Lucas makes a tough decision. He tells Snowball to go back and decides to stay with the captain because he wants to find his real mother no matter what. Snowball sadly leaves, but the captain betrays Lucas. He locks him inside a room and goes to meet a rich fisherman, telling him about Lucas's special ability, how he can talk to fish. In reality, the captain just wants to sell Lucas and make money. Later, we see the captain's wife returning home with her little daughter. She finds the door locked, and after asking her grandfather, she learns that Merverid locked a boy inside a room and left. She quickly opens the door, and Lucas escapes. Lucas runs into the marketplace, where he sees many women and starts following them, thinking each one might be his mother. But every time, he's disappointed. Just then, he hears a fish crying for help. He follows the sound into a fish shop, where a fish is struggling to survive. When Lucas talks to it, the fish is shocked. It can't believe a human understands it. The fish begs Lucas to save it, saying the shop owner will kill and eat it. Without thinking twice, Lucas grabs the fish and runs toward the ocean to save it, but the shopkeeper and several people chase him, thinking he's a thief. After a long struggle, Lucas manages to throw the fish, still inside its pot, back into the ocean, but even then, the fish is still trapped inside the pot. Before he can do anything else, the people catch Lucas and take him to the rich fisherman, the same man the captain was dealing with. In the next scene, we see the captain with that rich fisherman. The fisherman challenges him. Whoever can bring up the most shipwrecked treasures from the ocean will win. The captain agrees. The rich fisherman selects experienced divers, while the captain surprisingly chooses Lucas. Everyone laughs, because Lucas is just a small boy. At that moment, the shopkeeper also arrives with Lucas. The deal is set. The captain explains the plan to Lucas, and Lucas secretly teams up with Snowball to win this challenge. Finally, the competition day arrives. The rich fisherman sends 4 expert divers into the ocean, and Lucas, along with Snowball, dives in too. They go deep underwater in search of treasures. Meanwhile, the other divers start bringing up lots of items from the ocean floor, but Lucas hasn't brought anything yet. We also see a mysterious diver in a suit searching for something underwater. Back on the surface, the captain starts getting nervous. He thinks he's about to lose the challenge. After some time, Lucas finally comes back, but he only brings a few shells. Everyone starts laughing, and it looks like the captain has lost. The rich fisherman leaves, thinking he has won, but then Lucas opens the shells and shows something incredible. Inside each one is a pearl. The captain is shocked and overjoyed. Now he suddenly becomes rich. He starts celebrating and dancing on the boat, but out of nowhere, pirates attack them. To protect the pearls, the captain quickly swallows all of them. The pirates knock him out, and when he wakes up, he finds himself on their ship. These pirates are actually women. They question the captain about the pearls, but he refuses to tell them anything. However, Lucas reveals the truth that the captain swallowed all the pearls. After that, the pirates take Lucas and the captain to a beautiful island, an island decorated with colorful dolphin paintings. Then Lucas and Snowball are taken into a cave on the island, where an old lady is quietly working on something mysterious. When the old lady sees the captain, she immediately recognizes him, because they've met before. She brings up a woman the captain once saved during a plane crash and handed over to her. The old lady reveals that she has been preserving that woman's body in a special liquid, keeping her alive all these years. But even after so long, the woman has never regained consciousness. Hearing this, Lucas goes to see her, and when he finally reaches her, he realizes the truth. That woman is his real mother. Lucas feels a mix of emotions. He's happy to finally find her, but also heartbroken because she's been unconscious for years. In the next moment, an old man arrives and meets the captain. This same man had worked with the captain before, and he's also the one we saw earlier, diving deep into the ocean in a suit. Now Lucas joins them. The old man tells Lucas something shocking. He can bring Lucas's mother back to life, but only if Lucas does something for him. Desperate, Lucas agrees. The old man takes him back into the ocean and asks him to retrieve that glowing liquid from inside the crashed ship, the same liquid that produces those colorful bubbles. Lucas agrees and goes with Snowball to the wreck. Very carefully, Without making any noise, they sneak inside the ship, because if the octopus finds them, it would attack instantly. Somehow they manage to collect the glowing liquid and escape safely. Lucas brings it back and hands it over to the old man, but the moment the old man gets the liquid, he turns on Lucas. He attacks him and finally reveals the truth. He admits that he was the one who caused the plane crash, the same crash that involved Lucas's parents. The old man was actually a scientist, just like Lucas's mother. Together they had created that powerful liquid, a substance that could greatly enhance the abilities of any living being. But while Lucas's mother wanted to use it for good, the old man wanted to use it for evil purposes. So she took the liquid and tried to escape by plane. That's when the old man caused the crash to stop her. For years he had been searching the ocean for that lost liquid, and now Lucas had unknowingly brought it right back to him. Hearing all this, Lucas is filled with anger, because the man standing in front of him is the very reason his mother is in this condition. With Snowball's help, Lucas punches the old man and escapes onto the boat. Realizing he can't defeat Lucas directly, the old man does something dangerous. He starts pouring the glowing liquid into the ocean. The octopus drinks it and instantly grows into a massive, terrifying giant. Then the old man feeds it even more of the liquid, turning it into his slave. Seeing this, Lucas is completely shocked and terrified. He quickly escapes with Snowball and rushes back to the old lady, telling her everything about the magical liquid and the giant octopus. After hearing this, the old lady explains something serious. The octopus will now release a dark liquid into the ocean, polluting the water and hypnotizing all sea creatures. But she also says there's hope. She has created another special liquid that can bring the sea creatures back to normal. Meanwhile, Snowball starts getting affected too, because he came in contact with the octopus's toxic black liquid, but the old lady quickly gives him the antidote, and he returns to normal. At the same time, the captain's wife and others arrive on the island while searching for him. When they see the ocean getting polluted by the giant octopus, they decide to fight back together. Now Lucas, Snowball, and all the sea creatures prepare for a final battle. On the other side, the giant octopus arrives with an army of hypnotized sea creatures. A massive fight begins. During the chaos, Lucas cleverly leads the sea creatures into the part of the ocean where the old lady released her antidote. Because of this, all the sea creatures return to their normal selves, but the giant octopus becomes even more aggressive due to an overdose of the glowing liquid, and in a shocking moment, it swallows the old man. Now out of control, the giant octopus heads toward the island, its target, Lucas's mother. Seeing this, Lucas is terrified, but he knows he has to save her. He notices something important. The salty ocean water weakens the octopus's power, so without hesitation, Lucas jumps straight onto the octopus with Snowball's help and gets swallowed by it. Inside, Lucas is crying, and somehow his tears affect the octopus. Slowly, it begins to return to its normal size. Everything finally calms down, but Lucas is nowhere to be seen. Everyone believes he's gone, and they're heartbroken. The captain starts beating a drum, calling out for Lucas, and then something incredible happens. Lucas's mother, now filled with power, uses her abilities to bring him back. Snowball brings Lucas safely out of the water and onto the island. Seeing him alive, everyone is overjoyed. As rain begins to fall, the ocean slowly returns to normal, and the octopus, now back to its original size, is no longer dangerous. In fact, even the tiny fish start scaring it away. And with that, the story comes to an end. If you liked this video, check out this one next. 4 kids with unique powers, but they're not allowed to use them.